Shri Sai Satcharitra in Marathi by late Govind Raghunath Dabholkar. Translation in English by late Zareen. Adhyay 5, OV 34. तया जानकी दासा सवे महाराजांनी बोलत बसावे, किंवा महाराज जेथे असावे तेथे बसावे जानकी दासे. With that Janki Das, Maharaj would sit and chat, or Janki Das would come where Maharaj used to sit. उभयतासी मोठे प्रेम, बैठकी होती नित्यनेम, ऐसा तयांचा समागम, सुख परम सकळिका. Both were fond of each other and would meet regularly. Their kinship developed and pleased everybody greatly. तैसाची एक गंगागीर, महाप्रसिद्ध वैष्णववीर, ब्रह्मचर्याश्रमी पुणतांबेकर, शिर्डीस वरचेवर आगमन. Similarly, a very famous Vaishnav householder saint called Gangagir, who hailed from Puntambe, was a frequent visitor to Shirdi. आरंभी साई विहिरीवरी, उभय हस्ती मातीच्या घागरी, पाणी वाही हे देखोनी अंतरी, आश्चर्य करीत गंगागीर. Great was Gangagir's surprise in the early days when he would see Sai carrying water from the well in earthen pitchers in both his hands. ऐसी ही साईची दृष्टादृष्ट, होताची बुवा बदले तै स्पष्ट, धन्य शिर्डीचे भाग्य वरिष्ठ, जोडले श्रेष्ठ हे रत्न. When he first set his eyes on Sai, Buwa openly proclaimed, "It is the good fortune of Shirdi that this precious gem has associated itself with Shirdi. हा आज खांदा पाणी वाही, परी ही मूर्ती सामान्य नाही, होते या भूमीचे पुण्य काही, तरीच ये ठाई पातली." Although he is carrying water on his shoulders today, he is not an ordinary person. Blessed is the soil of Shirdi on which he has set his foot. तैसेची एक आणिक संत, आनंदनाथ नामे विख्यात, तयाचे ही हेची भाकित, कर्तृत्व अद्भुत करीतील. Similarly, another well-known saint named Anandanath had predicted for him that he would perform miraculous deeds. महाप्रसिद्ध आनंदनाथ, येवले ग्रामी मठ स्थापित, काही शिर्डीकरा समवेत, आले ते शिर्डीत एकदा. This famous Anandanath had established a mutt in Yeola. He came to Shirdi once along with some of the dwellers of Shirdi. अक्कलकोटकर महापुरुष, आनंदनाथ तयांचे शिष्य, म्हणाले पाहुनी साईस समक्ष, हीरा हो प्रत्यक्ष हा हीरा. Anandanath, who was the disciple of the great saint of Akkalkot, when he saw Sai, exclaimed, "This is indeed a diamond, a real diamond." आज जरी हा उकिरड्यावर, तरी हा हिरा नाही गार, आनंदनाथांचे हे उद्गार, बाबांचे पोरवय होते तो. Though today he is lying on the garbage heap that is neglected, it is not just a flint but a diamond. These were the words of Anandanath when Baba was a youngster. ध्यानात ठेवा हे माझे बोल, पुढे तुम्हासी आठव येईल, भविष्य कथुनी हे पुढील, मग ते येवल्यासी परतले. Mark my words carefully. Later on, you will recall them. After prophesying thus, he returned to Yeola. केश माथ्याचे सबंध राखित, डोके न कधी मुंडवित, पहिलवाना सम पेहराव करीत, तरुणवयात हे साई. Those were the days of his youth, when Sai did not shave his head, but grew his hair long and dressed like a wrestler. राहत्यासी बाबा जेव्हा जात, झेंडू जाई जुई आणीत, निज हस्ते उखरी खुपसित, पाणीही घालित नेमाने. Whenever Baba would go to Rahata, he would bring saplings of marigold and jasmine. He planted them in barren land and regularly watered them. वामनतात्या तयांचे भक्त, मृत्तिकेचे घडे तत्प्रित्यर्थ, कच्चे दोन प्रत्यही पुरवित, बाबा शिंपीत निजहस्ते. Vaman Tatya, a devotee, regularly supplied 2 unbaked earthen pots to Baba to water the plants with his own hands. आडावरील कुंडीमधून पाणी आणीत खांदा वाहून, घडे मग होता अस्तमान, ठेवीत नेऊन निंबातळी. Baba would carry the water on his shoulders from the tank near the well and at sunset would keep the pots at the base of the neem tree. ठेवण्याचाच अवकाश तेथ, जागचे जागीच भंगुनी जात, उदयिक तात्या आणुनी देत, घडे तया प्रत नूतन. No sooner were they kept on the ground, they would break on the spot, and early next morning, Tatya would bring new ones for him. घडा भाजला टिकाऊ बरा, परी त्या लागे कच्चा कोरा, आव्याचे श्रमावीण कुंभारा, आधीच विकरा घड्याचा. An oven-baked pot is more durable, but Baba required only the unbaked and new. So without undergoing the trouble of baking, the potter would sell the pots. 3 वर्षे हाची उद्योग, उघड्या जागी उठविला बाग, तेची स्थानी आज हा सुयोग, वाड्याचा उपभोग जन घेती. For 3 years this continued, and the wilderness was transformed into a garden. This is the place on which stands the Vada today, which provides the devotees a place for close association with him. येथेची निंबातळी साधका, भाई नामे भक्ते एका, अक्कलकोटच्या स्वामींच्या पादुका, पूजा कामुका स्थापिल्या. Here, under the neem tree, a devotee named Bhai installed the padukas of Akkalkot Swami for worship by devotees. अक्कलकोटचे स्वामी समर्थ, होते भाईंचे उपास्य दैवत, छबी पूजन नित्य नियमित, भाई करीत निष्ठेने. Swami Samartha of Akkalkot was the chosen deity of Bhai, who worshipped his portrait regularly with devotion. वाटले अक्कलकोटी जावे, पादुकांचे दर्शन घ्यावे, पूजा उपचार समर्पावे, मनोभावे पादुकासी. He thought of going to Akkalkot to have the darshan of the padukas and to offer worship to them with his heart and soul. मुंबईहुनी निघावयाची, केली सर्व तयारी साची, उद्या निघणार तो निश्चय तैसाची, राहुनी शिर्डीची वाट धरली. He got ready to start from Bombay the next day, but that decision remained unfulfilled, and instead he left for Shirdi. उद्या जाणार तो आज स्वप्न, स्वामी समर्थ आज्ञापन, शिर्डीस सांप्रत मम स्थान, तेथे तू प्रस्थान करीगा. On the day before his departure, he saw a vision. Akkalkot Swami commanded him, "At present, Shirdi is my abode. You go there." ऐशी ती आज्ञा शिरी वंदून, भाई निघाले मुंबईहून, शिर्डीस एक षण्मास राहून, आनंद संपन्न जाहले. Obeying the command with reverence, Bhai left Bombay. He lived in Shirdi for 6 months and was at peace and happy. भाई पूर्ण निष्ठावंत, स्मरणी राहावा तो दृष्टांत, म्हणून निंबातळी तेथ, पादुका स्थापित स्वामींच्या. Bhai was full of devotion, so to commemorate the visions, he installed the Swami's padukas under the neem tree. शके 1834 साली, श्रावण शुद्ध पर्वकाळी, पादुका स्थापिल्या निंबातळी, भजनमेळी सप्रेमे. In Shake 1834, in the bright half of the month of Shravan, on the auspicious day, the padukas were installed under the neem tree with the singing of bhajans and with great devotion. दादा केळकरांच्या हस्ते पादुका प्रस्थापन करविले मुहूर्ते, सशास्त्र विधिविधानाते केले निज हस्ते उपासनींनी. At the auspicious muhurt, the installation ceremony was done by Dada Kelkar, while the rites and rituals were performed by Upasani according to the Shastras. पुढील व्यवस्थेची निर्वण, पूजा करी दीक्षित ब्राह्मण, व्यवस्था पाही भक्त सगुण, ऐसे हे आख्यान पादुकांचे. For the future, arrangements were entrusted to a Brahmin named Dikshit, who would perform the puja, and a devotee by the name Sagun looked after the management. This is the story of the Padukas. ऐसेची हे संत निर्विकार, प्रत्यक्ष ईश्वरी अवतार, करावया जगदुद्धार, उपकारार्थ अवतरती. Such are the unaffected saints who are truly incarnations of God and appear on earth for the salvation and benefit of mankind. पुढे काही दिवस जाता, घडली आश्चर्यकारक वार्ता, श्रोती सादर श्रवण करिता, नवल चित्ता वाटेल. Some days later, a strange thing happened. Listeners who listen with respect will marvel about it. तांबोळी एक मोहिद्दीन भाई, तयासवे तेढ पडूनी काही, गेली झोंबी जुंपोनी पाही, लागली लढाई परस्पर. There was a seller of betel leaves by the name of Mohiddin Bhai. A dispute arose between him and Baba, which flared up into a wrestling bout. पहिलवान दोघे कुशल, होणारा पुढे न चले बल, मोहिद्दीन होनी प्रबळ, बाबा हतबळ जित झाले. Both were skilled wrestlers, but destiny prevails over strength. Mohiddin proved stronger. Baba, being weaker, lost. तेथुनी मग निश्चय केला, पोशाख अवघा बाबांनी बदलला, कफनी ओढिली लंगोट लाविला, फडका गुंडाळेला माथ्यासी. After this, he took a decision. Baba completely changed his attire. He put on a kafni and tied a loin cloth. He also wrapped a piece of cloth around his head